and welcome to Troy Trojan Vision's The Week That Was, where we cover the news and events for the week ending Friday, August 21st. I'm Paige Ray. Thank you so much for joining us. Before classes even started, some Troy University students had already found their new families and friends. Nate Henderson tells us how.
2, 1.
In their first moments as newly pledged sorority sisters, Trojans ran toward Sorority Hill for bid day last Saturday. The morning was sunny and full of memories and sisterhood as new pledges joined their sisters for the first time.
It's been so much fun. I've been wanting to run home to Cayo all week, and so I've just been dreaming about this literally all week. I walked into Cayo and immediately it felt like home. I knew that everybody in there could be my best friend.
It's not only the new sisters who are excited for their sorority experience, but also their parents.
She's been looking forward to this since she was still in high school. She wanted to have a house that felt like true home, and she talked about that a lot. She wanted to find a place that she really saw sisterhood, and this was it for her.
For one Kappa Delta sister and Pi Chi leader, bringing in new sisters makes for a one-of-a-kind experience.
I got to lead all these freshmen that are coming in, and it was such a magical experience to be able to run home with some of them. I think it's going to be an awesome day, and I'm so excited.
Regardless of which house they ran toward, the signs they threw, or the colors they wore, each sister found a new home and family for themselves in their sorority. Nate Henderson, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
Trojan Vision plans to report on the total recruitment numbers for bid day when that information is made public. And then Troy University welcomed incoming students with Trojan Night Out, giving some their first chance to connect. Avery Lewis gives us that story.
For many students, starting college means leaving behind what's familiar and stepping into something new. Trojan Night Out gave incoming students a chance to take that first step. The event held on Tailgate Terrace brought together student organizations across campus to welcome incoming students, giving them the opportunity to learn about different groups and find ways to get involved beyond the classroom.
Because I think sometimes it's easy to kind of just close yourself off to things. So just putting yourself out there, being open-minded, and just taking every opportunity that comes your way.
For some students, the event was more than just a chance to learn about what Troy has to offer. It was an opportunity to step outside of their comfort zone and begin finding a sense of community.
I encourage everyone to look around because you can always make a family at Troy. It's such a good community and it's such a light in general. Since Troy is such a small town, this is like a light to Troy.
But as students find their communities, organizations are reminding them of why they came to Troy in the first place.
Make sure before you join anything on campus, you are focused on your education, the main reason you are here. It's fun, but the main reason you are here is to get an education to better the world and so much more.
Trojan Night Out gave more than just a look at campus involvement. It opened arms to those looking to find where they belong at Troy University. Avery Lewis, Troy Trojan Vision News.
Freshmen at Troy were also learning what it's like to be a Trojan following an introductory pep rally that's held every year the day before classes begin. Ty Davidson takes us there.
Culture plays a major part in the identity of a university, and sometimes it may be difficult for new students to align with that identity. Tuesday's Odyssey Convocation attempted to open the door for those students by highlighting a defining element of Troy's culture: tradition.
I think tradition is something that students just grasp the hold of in today's time. They love that. Talking to students from years ago or thinking future terms, our students are going to be able to say, oh, I was able to do that. That was so fun. Or maybe their children or grandchildren will have that same experience. I think that just is what allows Troy to be different.
The event was held by Troy University's Welcome Week Committee. Talia Spates is a director on that committee, and she says she regrets not taking advantage of more opportunities like Odyssey.
I think I really needed that pep talk. Like, I needed to hear from our chancellor, our SGA president, everyone that did speak. I know he spoke about study abroad, so that was something I just didn't know about until well into my second semester.
In the following semesters, Spates did get more involved and build a love and appreciation for Troy. Now she hopes to instill that Trojan pride into all of the new students.
During the summer, I heard a lot of negative opinions from students, just that maybe Troy wasn't their first option. So I feel like this is a great way to show that this is a great school. This is a school that you would want to be at. There's so many things to offer to so many different students. And so I think it just gets them more excited about, hey, I really do love this school.
This event was just one of many Welcome Week events with the same goal: helping new students become a part of Troy's culture. Ty Davidson, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
Once the first day of school officially rolled around, our very own Jimmy Nichols hit the campus to find out what students were feeling and thinking ahead of that new school year.
From the quad to the dorms to the academic buildings, students swarmed Troy's campus on Wednesday as they hustled to start their first classes of the semester. Some new faces on campus are excited to get this semester underway.
The first day of class has been great. I really like all my professors so far, so I'm excited to see how the semester goes.
First day, it's been very good. Everybody that I have met so far, like, they're very nice and, you know, friendly and stuff. And then all the professors, like, I really like them so far.
For many returning students, they are ready and happy to see their friends they haven't seen in the last 3 months.
I've missed them so much. Like, I just been bored without them.
Awesome. I've been having fun ever since I got here.
But what are most students excited for?
Basketball and volleyball game, because like they won the basketball game, so I really want to be like part of that, like just go to some of the games.
Definitely football games.
Alabama State game. Very excited. And South.
However, for one student, the most exciting thing for him this school year isn't football games, but something all the way in May.
Graduating and finally being done. Other than that, and for now, is really studying for the CPA exam and passing it.
Be it a grad student going for their master's or a first-time Trojan, many Troy students seem ready and ecstatic to get this school year underway. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, TrojanVision News.
And still to come on Troy Trojan Vision's The Week That Was. Now that first day of class is over, we have plenty of Welcome Week activities to tell you about. We'll give you coverage of those when we return.
It takes more than ambition to make a difference. It takes something real. It takes real work, breakthroughs and push-throughs, and an opportunity that changes everything. It takes real vision that shapes leaders, and real support that empowers you in all ways. It takes that real defining moment. That moment you could have stopped, but you didn't. It takes the real you, becoming who you were meant to be, discovering who you've always been. So everything you learn here prepares you to lead out there, to spark change, to build legacies, to make a real difference. Troy University. Always real, always Troy.
Thanks for staying with us. Welcome Week did change up its theme this year, and some students found it a bit confusing. Reporter Nate Henderson explains.
Every year, Welcome Week ushers in a new semester under a unified theme, with previous themes surrounding childhood shows like The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Zoe 101. This time around, the Welcome Week committee changed up the style from previous years, bringing in the always real marketing the university introduced last fall, with imagery centering around the Smith Hall clock.
It's a big clock, and it really always shows you, no matter what, you're always a Trojan. So everything we do is based on decades, times. Wherever you go, past, present, or future, you'll always be a Trojan.
Willie Hughes says the departure from the previous themes came from a fear of copyright infringement and a desire to make a connection with students using the branding message.
They spent a lot of time with it, and we figured that that would be the best way to connect with them, especially with it being more expressed on our campus now. So we think it's best to stay within our marketing brand because that's who we are. Like I said, we're always real.
Some students did find that connection unclear, though.
Obviously, there was a little bit of confusion with students just knowing, hey, this is our new brand, and now it's being used in similar context to our Welcome Week theme, but we do feel as if they two kind of go together. It really allows for that brand to become more obvious to students, and then, of course, for them to look at the clock, look at Dr. Hawkins, and note his time to this university, and no matter where our students are, they'll always have a connection to Troy, which is why it's always Troy.
Even if the style is changed for Welcome Week, its committee hopes the events help students make memories that will last well beyond their first week on campus, as they always have. Nate Henderson, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
The Welcome Week committee has posted a full explainer for this semester's theme on its Instagram at Troy University Welcome Week. Fit checks, face cards, and camera flashes. What did these things have in common? They were all on hand during the Welcome Week fashion show. Savannah Edgar takes us right to the runway.
Students look forward to the first day of school for many reasons. reconnecting with friends, gaining new experiences, and most importantly, the first day of school fit check. This year, Welcome Week included a first day of class fashion show and photos so students could put their style to the test.
Fashion show, so you know, the first day of school, you come and you put on your best outfit usually. So we want to represent that and show out the outfits that people came and brought. So we have people come and take pictures, and we have it posted on Instagram, and people vote on who have the best outfit. And then the winner, they get a gift card, and then they get a t-shirt.
Some students use the show as an excuse to show off their signature styles and confidence.
My style varies, honestly. I have different types of styles. I just like putting on clothes, to be honest. What I like to show, just dress how you want to dress, be yourself, be expressive, and love it.
Along with the fashion show, students and faculty alike were able to document their first day of class with pictures from a photo booth and receive the picture digitally on their phone in a text message. Welcome Week committee members expressed the importance of self-confidence and getting out of their comfort zones.
They get to express themselves, they get to find creativity within their clothing, and they get to not only find a spot here on campus within activities, but express themselves within their clothing here and be able to, you know, get out of their comfort zone.
Troy Welcome Week events span until August 15th. Students are encouraged to participate and meet new people in the Troy community. Savannah Edgar, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The votes are in. The winner is Tolly with the hot dog costume. And now that students are back, Troy University's fall fraternity recruitment is underway. Students had a chance to meet potential brothers while enjoying live music and refreshments. Avery Lewis takes us there.
The event gave students interested in rushing a chance to meet members from Troy's 9 IFC fraternities in a relaxed environment. For many students, recruitment is about more than just joining an organization. It's also about finding a community and building relationships that can continue through college.
And ever since I've joined Delta Chi, it has 100% been the brotherhood I've been looking for. We not only build each other up, but we also are able to be 100% authentic around each other.
For students adjusting to a new campus life away from home, those relationships can become an important part of the college experience. Sophomore Gray Mitchell says the connections made during recruitment can become one of the strongest relationships students build in college.
Rush, I think, is a great experience. It's for you to build a strong brotherhood, which I mean, brotherhood comes from joining the fraternity, but that is the best part of it. You get so close with your pledge class and all that. It's just, you know, you can count on 15 to 30 people for the rest of your life.
The band party was also one of the first opportunities for prospective members to interact with multiple fraternities at once. As recruitment continues, students will have more opportunities to meet individual chapters and decide which fraternity is the right fit for them. Avery Lewis, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Staying with Welcome Week coverage, an annual event that blends music, dancing, and performance returned to the Trojan Center ballrooms. Braylon Roberts takes us there as well.
The Trojan Center ballrooms were filled with music, laughter, and school spirit Wednesday night as Troy students took the stage for Apollo Night. Held as part of Welcome Week, the event gave students a chance to come together, enjoy live performances, and showcase some of the talent across campus.
What makes important like nights like these is when the students come up and show out, especially when a lot of students have put their all into events like this. I know Welcome Week has been doing an amazing job for the past week, and before it's even started, to make sure students feel welcome and to know that they're appreciated here on this campus. Now it's our turn as students, and that is why I'm here.
It's just something to come out, have fun doing, and then give those students who have hidden talent that nobody knows about a chance to just showcase their talents.
From singers and musicians to a variety of other performances, students brought their talents to the stage and entertained a crowd of fellow Trojans. For some performers, Apollo Night was a chance to share a talent they've developed over the years.
And being able to sing on the stage gives me an opportunity to give glory to the God that I serve and a voice to the gospel choir that we have here that people may not know about.
The audience helped keep the energy high throughout the night, cheering on performers and showing their support for their fellow students. With a night full of talent, entertainment, and Trojan spirit, Apollo Night gave students another way to connect and celebrate the start of a new semester during Welcome Week. Braylon Roberts, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Apollo Night is usually held in the spring semester as well as part of Black History Month. Coming up on Trojan Vision's The Week That Was, two major political figures stopped by campus for a town hall. We'll take you there when we return, so stay with us.
Wake up.
Wake up to the world.
To the marvels. The mayhem.
The music.
Wake up to the wows. The woes.
The wonder.
Wake up to the commotion. To the beauty.
To the humanity.
To the hope. Wake up every morning. Fully awake.
NPR Morning Edition.
Weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on Troy Public Radio.
I can't bounce on it. Oh my God. Wait, look. Wait, look at me.
Jimmy Nichols has that story.
Troy University students and Pike County residents walked up to this mic stand in a town hall meeting where they got to ask questions to U.S. Congressman Shamari Figgers and Democratic candidate for governor Doug Jones. Now, some students said after the town hall that their decision has been made for the November election.
To see them in person and then to see their thoughts on the stances that they were giving, that was really just like the final nail in the coffin. So I already know who I'm voting for this November, and I'm proud of who I'm voting for this November.
Both Jones and Figgers have been speaking with voters across the state as they prepare for the November election. Both noted the importance of speaking to college-aged voters.
The younger generation of voters are going to be extremely important to this. You know, from our standpoint, it's why I'm doing this. I mean, it is the future of the Alabama that's at stake here. And that's the younger generation of voters.
They have a lot of questions, a lot of curiosity, and it's our responsibility as people who represent them, and people who are asking to continue to represent them, to be able to give them that forum.
Give them that forum they did, as younger voters crowded into the Trojan Center ballrooms to ask their questions and share their thoughts.
What I'm really most happy about is the student turnout. You know, I asked students to raise their hands if they were here, and you saw like half the room have their hand shot up. That was absolutely incredible to see. It makes me really excited about just the next generation going forward.
College Democrats will host another town hall with Senate candidate Everett West on August 31st at 6 p.m. in Patterson 201. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
In other news, surveillance or a breach in security. Recently, flock cameras have been receiving major criticism from people who are concerned about their privacy. Now, Troy University is no stranger to flock cameras, having installed them years ago. But now, opinions on campus are mixed. Ty Davidson explains.
This is one of 12 flock cameras that can be found on Troy's campus. According to university police, their job is to monitor anyone driving in or out of campus in order to keep students safe. But recent nationwide controversy has left many students conflicted.
One Troy student, Alicia Lapsley, says on one hand, she can see the benefits.
It actually made me feel safe, especially because, you know, it could be a lot of crime going on, and as long as it's caught on camera, that makes me feel safe.
And on the other hand, she's slightly worried.
Not too many to, because it could be invading folks' privacy or something, so I think a good few would make it okay.
Troy University Police Chief George Beaudry says students don't need to worry about an invasion of their privacy, as the systems installed on campus don't allow for facial recognition or individual tracking.
That's not a flock problem. That is a problem with people who are misusing a piece or a tool that is very beneficial to law enforcement. And I say good for the agencies that are finding them and rooting out the problem.
The university's flock systems were originally installed in 2023. Beaudry says he hopes Troy students trust TUPD to use the camera systems properly and fight against any potential misuse.
If there's a tool that can help me keep our campus community safe and also give me an investigative piece that has on numerous occasions helped us solve crimes, I'm going to keep using the tool, but I'm going to ensure that our officers are following the guidelines.
Ty Davidson, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
Trojan Vision plans to reach out to the city police department to learn about its own flock camera usage. Staying with safety news, Troy University Police partnered with the Welcome Week Committee to teach students about the dangers of driving under the influence. Jimmy Nichols has that story.
On Friday, Troy University Police put students behind the wheel of a golf cart and told them to weave in and out of cones. Easy, right? Not when you were wearing goggles that simulate being under the influence. TUPD hopes this experience showed students why they should remain sober behind the wheel.
It's just to give everybody an idea of how it is to drive drunk and show everybody that it's not exactly safe to do so. People have been running over cones all day, and we're trying to get them to understand, that they can go out and have a good time at night and everything over here. We love to see people have fun, but at the same time, we got to make sure we're staying safe.
TUPD also offered field sobriety tests to students who wanted to see what would happen if they were pulled over. While some students described it as a fun experience, they said they saw the lesson behind it.
It's a fun activity and a learning activity at the same time, and it's good for everybody to actually notice what it'll seem like if you're driving while drunk, before people just be like, oh, I'm fine, I can take 3 shots and I'll be able to drive perfectly fine.
If you are out and need a designated driver to bring you back home, TUPD has a program available to all students.
If you go outside to one of these bars around here or someone's house and you have a little too much to drink, or maybe your DD doesn't exactly hold up their end of the bargain and ends up drinking, you can call our non-emergency number, and we will come and pick you up and take you back to your dorm or apartment or wherever it is that you live at.
Drunk driving is a dangerous practice that puts not only you in harm's way, but everyone else on the road. If you're drinking, utilize a designated driver or contact Troy University Police Department to utilize their taxi cab service for all students. Jimmy Nichols, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, almost 12,000 people died from alcohol-impaired driving accidents in 2024. Next on Trojan Vision's The Week That Was, a Troy coach is receiving major attention and recognition. We'll have more when we return.
The Troy Trojan Vision app is now available for smartphones and smart TVs. Download it from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Fire TV, and Roku to stream live Troy Trojan Vision News shows. Listen to Troy Public Radio, watch video on demand, and more. Get the Troy Trojan Vision app today and stay informed anytime, anywhere.
No, no, no. Turn it down. Turn it off. Get a hand. Lose the bells and whistles. Drive without distractions.
Welcome back. While the basketball season may not be in force for a couple of months, there was huge news last week when Shanda Rigby received recognition from a familiar place. Hunter Boozer has more.
If you were to go to Trojan Arena today, there wouldn't be any basketball fans, nets, players, or coaches. Despite that, women's basketball has become the talk of the town. Last week, Shanda Rigby was officially announced as part of the 2026 Pensacola State Athletics Hall of Fame class, something she said brought up emotions from her time with the Pirates.
It is just the feeling and the memories that it brings up with my the players I had at Pensacola State, the colleagues I worked with, the staff that I had there, the staffs that I had there. So it means a lot for those memories, but it also means a lot for the current because I represent Troy University as a Hall of Famer. It's an honor.
Prior to coming to the Wiregrass, Rigby coached the Pensacola State women's basketball team from 2005 to 2010, where she turned the program from a single-digit win team to a junior college championship threat. She ended her run with 2 straight titles in the Florida College System Activities Association and the Panhandle Conference, a conference that pushed Rigby to become the coach that she is today.
The competition was so good. I had decisions to make. I had to change my philosophy on recruiting. I had to change the way I coached the game of basketball. And I think that's just good for any of us to remember that I'm being honored today as a Hall of Famer, but my lowest moments were at my time there in Pensacola, my lowest moments in coaching. But out of the bad comes the good a lot of times.
The success from the end of her time with the Pirates has carried over to Troy, with a number of Sun Belt championships and national tournament appearances. Now, as the winningest coach in Troy, Rigby now stands as a Hall of Famer from the place that built her.
Congratulations to Coach Rigby for that honor. All of us here at Trojan Vision wish her good luck as she heads into her 15th season at Trojan Arena. In other news, Troy Soccer Club is officially underway with the team hosting its first practices of the season. Jimmy Nichols has more.
This week, students are gathering on the band field for the start of club soccer practice and for an opportunity to continue playing the sport they love.
I just like it, I come every Monday, Tuesday is like an appointment with the team. We just come, we have some practice, we have some games, we go away sometimes, and that's just fun.
For one former soccer player turned coach, club soccer doesn't just strengthen soccer skills, it also builds social ones.
My first time I didn't know anyone, but it was the clubs, organizations that helped me getting into and knowing people, and also seeing different cultures. And that's what we're also doing here in our club.
This semester has seen 23 new members join the club, and this year's arrivals were a little different than normal.
The only thing that is much more interesting than that is a lot more American crowd has come in, because we only used to have international crowd here. So it's having much more American crowd come and play with us. It's much better this time. And it's easier because when we have international students, mostly are here only for a semester. So having American players around, they're going to stay here for a longer period of time, and we can actually make a team and go play around.
Practices are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 to 9, with signups being as easy as just showing up.
It's super easy, you don't need to do anything. You just come here on the practice days. They just have to sign the waiver, and we will explain everything, what our project is, that we're gonna be, what we're building, what we're seeing in the future, and everyone is welcome.
To stay up to date on the Troy Soccer Club, follow it at Troy Soccer Club on Instagram.
Troy Soccer is looking to beef up this season's schedule by lining up potential games with UAB, ASU, and Auburn. We'll keep you updated as games are announced. And staying with club sports, a club sport that has made a racket with international students and American students alike is making its return this fall. Dawson Parks has that story.
Originally from India, badminton became popular across Europe in the 1800s. At Troy, badminton is famous among students from around the world. Since 2016, Troy's badminton club has been a way for both international and American students to hang out, have a good time, and of course, play badminton.
It's just been a communal spot for international students to come hang out, find community amongst both people from their country and outside of their country, for Americans to get to know people from outside their country, and it's good to stay active.
Vu Q, a student from Hanoi, Vietnam, says the club has helped him make friends and play a sport he's enjoyed since he was a child.
When I arrived in the US, I just afraid that they don't play badminton in here. But luckily they have. So I'm kind of shy, talking with the new guys. So when I, in this club, they improved me a lot about that.
The badminton club plans to participate in 2 tournaments this semester, with one on October 10th and one during this year's International Education Week.
Last year we actually had some schools like Alabama, from University of Alabama came, and University of West Alabama came. I think we're going to get a couple more schools to come in, so we're going to have a big tournament here.
The badminton club holds practices every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Wright Hall Gym. Dawson Parks, Troy, Trojan Vision News.
For more information about any upcoming events or about the club itself, visit its Instagram page at Trojan Badminton or email badmintonclub@troy.edu. And that's all the time we have for Trojan Vision's The Week That Was. To see what's happening on a daily basis, tune in to Troy Trojan Vision News at 5, 6:30, and 10:30 Monday through Friday. You can also visit us anytime on our website at troy.edu/TrojanVision. Until next time, have a great week.